Niagara College's event management program has selected Pathstone Mental Health as the beneficiary of this year's Many Hands project. The funds raised from this event will go directly towards the play therapy program.
Play therapy is an expressive arts therapy. So art therapy, drama therapy, music therapy, all those are expressive therapies that work particularly well for trauma because of the way trauma is stored. If you look at the two sides of the brain, the left side of the brain is primarily verbal and language and that sort of thing. And the right side is images, sensations, that sort of thing. And the way trauma is stored, it's stored as images and related to the senses in the right side of the brain. And often following a trauma, there is a disconnect between the left side and the right side that usually communicate back and forth. So literally, if you ask a child to describe their trauma, it is literally unspeakable. And you'll get a lot of, I don't know, and they really don't, because it's kind of stuck on that side of the brain. So what happens is, by using play or art or other things, in my case play, children can express that, and that's tapping into the right side of the brain. So anything they're doing it with their hands, it's kinesthetic. They're moving around and they're manipulating the toys, and it's very hands-on, and that is tapping into that side of the brain. And as we talk about it and I'll ask them questions about it, that's tapping into the left side. So you're kind of reestablishing that communication between the two sides of the brain that was lost following the trauma. And that has a way of making it seem more manageable.
Now, Sheri, why do you feel this program is so vitally important to the children of Niagara?
I think because there is so many children who have gone through trauma, and that really play is very natural. It's a very comfortable modality for them to use. And I just think it's a very developmentally appropriate type of therapy for children. Not only do I work with the young child, but I also work with the parents. So we have regular meetings, phone calls, parents or caregivers. And I also include the parents at the end of sessions a lot of times to do work that will supplement what we're learning around coping skills, feelings, expression, that sort of thing. And play also counters the toxicity of trauma. So having a parent and child play together really enhances that attachment and that connection with their caregiver who has also gone through the trauma with them, and it can really, it helps to increase the child's sense of safety and security through a very challenging time in their life.
Since you've started conducting play therapy sessions for children, what's one of the biggest things that you've noticed amongst these sessions?
Probably for me, the biggest thing would be the resilience of young children and their families. So kids who have had ongoing trauma from birth. That they really have that capacity to grow and heal, and a lot of it is just respecting their process. I do some facilitating, but a lot of they have this innate ability to kind of drive to heal themselves, and sometimes it's just being a part of that with them, and parents and caregivers. I'm always amazed how their resilience as well, and that you see this family who has gone through an unbelievably difficult time, who are working so hard together to heal from things as a family, and it really is a privilege and an honor to be part of that journey with them.
And Sheri, how does it feel to have this program be benefiting from Niagara College's Many Hands project?
Honestly, I am just so incredibly grateful to them for recognizing, first of all, for taking an interest in the program and recognizing its value, and I'm just so grateful for that. And maybe we'll get more people who are interested in play therapy, whether for their children or people more interested in pursuing it as a career path. So thank you so much. It is very, very much appreciated by myself and the families that I work with.
You too can help out the play therapy program here at Pathstone by attending one of the Many Hands Project's upcoming events. From St. Catharines, reporting for The Source, I'm Mitchell Glass.